Alright everybody, welcome back to the Jordan Report. I'm your host Robert Jordan. Everyone please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Okay guys, I ran this story a couple of days ago, and I'm going to give you an update, or should I say add another layer to this story. This was about Joe Biden willing to concede if Trump would give him a pardon. I ran this like 2 days ago. This is from G News. And I told everybody how reliable these people were, how they're usually out front with most information. I'm getting ready to show you a clip of theirs, a report of theirs, how they're talking about Trump's executive order and how all this stuff is tied together. But anyway, I'm going to show you another source here. This is from Dr. Alex Carmen. He's also saying Biden's camp is looking for a way out. He said the tone of all discussion in fading Biden's camp have transitioned completely from path to victory to legal exoneration, background sources says. Now, I'm going to show you his tweet because this makes a lot more sense. Think about this, people. This is what he's saying. He says the intelligence community is pressuring Biden to concede as previously obscure tradecraft sources and methods increasingly enter the public domain in ever-growing number of election fraud suits. So they're saying the intelligence community is worried about Sidney Powell getting these people in court and naming these intelligence officers that was involved in the fraud. So that's why he's saying that Biden is trying to get out of the race. Now, they put up a whole report on this thing. This is back to G News. And they're explaining how all this is tied together, what Trump's strategy is, and what Sidney Powell is up to. It's about 2 minutes long. We're going to get out of here after it's done.
On November 25, 2020, Sidney Powell released the Kraken by filing 2 lawsuits in Michigan and Georgia alleging massive scams to rig the election for Joe Biden. Although the defendants in the cases are American government officials, Lude Media points out that a paragraph in the filing will become key evidence to take down the Chinese Communist Party in the future. As part of the complaint, a former U.S. military intelligence expert said the Dominion software was accessed by agents acting on behalf of China and Iran in order to monitor and manipulate elections, including the most recent U.S. general election in 2020. Since the CCP and Iranian agents are not expected to show up in the American court to deny the evidence, this is equivalent to the validation of facts that the CCP and Iran interfered in the U.S. election. As a result, the U.S. government can take action against these foreign powers according to the executive order on imposing certain sanctions in the event of foreign interference in the United States election issued on September 12, 2018. The same legal strategy can be applied to COVID-19. Lude Media describes a possible future case in which the victims of COVID-19 request the U.S. government to investigate the origin of the virus and cites Dr. Yan Limeng's reports on the virus lab origin and CCP's unrestricted biological weapons. Again, the CCP is not expected to come to the court to deny the evidence. Even if their experts show up in the courts, they will be defeated by the facts. After closing the case, the U.S. government can hold the CCP responsible for waging biological warfare on Americans. The lawsuits filed by Sidney Powell are great gifts for Thanksgiving 2020. It is another step forward to take down the CCP by law.
Okay guys, these guys haven't been wrong so far.